said to New Yorkers, we want to protect the people of this city and apprehend those who believe they can bring terror to everyday New Yorkers. And I want to thank everyday New Yorkers who called in tips, who responded, who helped those passengers who were injured. 33 shots, but less than 30 hours later, we were able to say, we got him. Thank you, Commissioner, for your leadership. Job well done.
And now, Police Commissioner of the City of New York, Keyshawn Sewell.
Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for being here. I am truly fortunate to stand here among these extraordinary investigators and federal partners to make this announcement. Moments ago, Frank Robert James was stopped on the street and arrested by members of the New York City Police Department. Officers, in response to a Crime Stoppers tip, stopped Mr. James at 1:42 p.m. at the corner of St. Mark's Place and First Avenue in Manhattan. He was taken into custody without incident and has been transported to an NYPD facility. He will be charged with committing yesterday's appalling crime in Brooklyn. I want to commend all of the investigators and analysts who took part in this all-hands-on-deck investigation. Literally, hundreds of NYPD detectives worked doggedly during the last 30 hours to bring this together. They did so in tandem with a vast number of our law enforcement partners, including those from the FBI NYPD Joint Terrorism Task Force, the ATF NYPD Crime Gun Intelligence Center, and the Regional Task Force led by the United States Marshal Service. We hope this arrest brings some solace to the victims and the people of the city of New York. We used every resource at our disposal to gather and process significant evidence that directly links Mr. James to the shooting. We were able to shrink his world quickly. There was nowhere left for him to run. I'd like to turn it over to Chief James Essick for details of the investigation.
Thank you for watching. Please hit that subscribe button for more. And like, if you would. Smash that subscribe.
Good afternoon, everybody.
And thank you for being a
I'd like to
follower
update the
of
public
us.
on yesterday's incident on the subway in Brooklyn on the Manhattan-bound N train. Through the course of this investigation, we developed additional information and evidence. Mr. Frank James, a person of interest, now became a wanted individual for yesterday's horrific incident. Mr. James is a male, 62 years old. He is known to us and has ties in Wisconsin, Ohio, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and New York City. His arrest history in New York is 9 prior arrests.
Now he's a permanent New Yorker.
1992 to 1998. Those include possession of burglary tools 4 times, criminal sex act, theft of service 2 times. He was arrested on a New Jersey warrant. He also has a criminal tampering. He has 3 arrests in New Jersey, 1991, 1992, and 2007. They are for trespass, larceny, and disorderly conduct. So yesterday, we recovered video of him prior to the incident entering the Kings Highway subway station.
Jim, you don't
He
need
has
that house
the
from Walmart?
same
Oh my
black
god.
car that he has
I'm gonna be
later
on
recovered
fucking
on the
YouTube.
crime scene.
Because Jim has
Pictures are to my
3-inch
right
wiener.
over here.
I know he is.
This
That's why I'm saying Jim's 3-inch wiener is always out all the time with that green shit that
This
leaks from it.
station is 3 blocks from where we recovered the
Now he
truck
won't post that
that
shit
he
because he's
rented
got
in
it.
Philadelphia. The key to that truck was recovered at the crime scene. This jacket, the distinctive orange jacket, was also recovered.
Can you believe that Justin would say that? Because this is Justin speaking.
But this is still early
Sorry
in
for the moving.
investigation.
I only
And
got
after
one hand.
firing his weapon 33 times at innocent New York City subway riders, Mr. James boarded an R train that had pulled into the station, went 1 stop up, and exited at 25th Street Station. We also have a picture of that. The gun used in this, a 9mm Glock, which was recovered at this crime scene, was purchased by Mr. James in 2011 in Ohio. We tracked Mr. James, and his last known whereabouts was 7th Avenue and 9th Street in Park Slope, entering the subway. Minutes ago, thankfully, NYPD patrol officers from the 9th Precinct responded to St. Mark's and 1st Avenue, where they apprehended him without incident. This case was quickly solved using technology, video canvassing, and then getting that information out to the public. So I can't speak highly enough of the partners we had, the FBI, Mike Driscoll, ATF, John DeVito, U.S. District Attorney from Easton, Breon Peace, and the coordination within the Detective Bureau, Tommy Bellotti from Intel, our Transit Bureau, our Patrol Services Bureau. Phenomenal job less than 30 hours later.
I can rewind it and you can redo it.
So with that, I'd like to turn it over to
So I'm
Breon
saying,
Peace.
pause it. You could get the whole thing without me talking.
Good afternoon. Thank you. Yesterday was
If you want
a
me to go to the
dark
store,
day
you gotta
for
tell
all
me.
of us.
I'm not waiting.
But the
There we
bright
go.
spots of the incredible heroism